At the start of the film, we meet a well-known YouTuber named JaxPro. He's in his studio discussing a game. He explains that there will be 8 players and 8 top-notch games. However, there will only be one winner, the one who plays the smartest. The game is called Octogames, which is also the name of this movie. After this, we see a scene in JaxPro's studio, where a girl named Carrie has arrived to take part in the game. First, JaxPro's staff asks Carrie to sign a paper about participating in the game. Carrie also notices that there are cameras everywhere in the studio. There are other people besides Carrie who have come to compete. Everyone there believes they'll win easily. That's when a screen comes on, showing JaxPro wearing a mask on his face. He explains the games to everyone and mentions that after this game, he will be leaving social media. He says that his accounts, which have 115 million followers, will be given to the person who wins this game, the winner. Hearing this, all the players become excited but also a little surprised. After explaining everything, JaxPro announces the name of the first game. Simon Says. He says that when you're told to do something with Simon Says, you have to do exactly that. For example, if Simon says to jump, then you have to jump. If anyone does anything other than what Simon says, they will be eliminated from the game, and the remaining players will continue. The game continues in the same manner until there is one winner. Then, a person dressed in a fox costume, called Foxman, arrives. His job is to eliminate the losing players. Everyone is excited to see him. Another staff member, dressed in red and wearing a mask, goes up the stairs and sits down with a gun. Now the game has begun. One player makes a mistake, and Foxman calls him over and brutally kills him with a hammer. Seeing this, everyone is terrified. Then a girl tries to escape, but the man with the gun shoots and kills her. In the same way, they kill many others who try to run away. Seeing this, the remaining players realize that if they don't play the game, they will also die. They're instructed to play the game again. Simon tells everyone to stand on one leg. However, one player loses his balance and makes a mistake. A staff member shoots and kills him. The next challenge is for everyone to hold their breath for a while. One girl vomits, indicating that she couldn't hold her breath, so she is also shot and killed. Seeing the girl, some players try to run, but they are also killed. The first round ends, leaving 8 players. JaxPro congratulates them and says they will have to continue playing the game. He then asks everyone to introduce themselves one by one. Carrie shares that she is a singer. The second player is a video game streamer who plays live games. The third player is a comedian. The fourth is a cook. The fifth player introduces himself as Steven. The sixth player is a businessman. The seventh is a gym trainer. Finally, the 8th player is a host of a cartoon channel. After all this, a man gives JaxPro a video of the game. JaxPro takes it to his friend and tells her that they will soon escape from there. Back in the studio, the remaining 8 players are given clothes to wear for the game. Everyone changes into the new outfits, but they are still very scared. They are all wondering what will happen to them. Will they survive, or will they be killed like the previous player? In the meantime, the comedian and gym trainer form a team with Carrie. Seeing this, the businessman also teams up with Steven. After this, the second game begins. JaxPro explains that everyone will be given a number, and they will wait for their turn according to the number. When it's their turn, they must jump and move forward. When the board is blue, they should go ahead, but they must stop when it turns red. If anyone jumps or moves forward when the board is red, they will lose. As soon as a player loses in this game, the game ends for them. The game starts, and everyone plays in turn. The businessman tricks Carrie by switching numbers with her. Then it's the turn of the TV show host. She plays carefully, but Steven whistles, distracting her. As a result, she moves forward when the board is red. Foxman appears and kills her with his hammer, as per the game's rule. Whoever loses their life. Carrie cries a lot and tries to save her partner's life, but Foxman punches her away. The second game ends, and we see the remaining 7 players in a large hall room. Carrie and the comedian are still very sad about their partner's death. The businessman approaches them and says they need to help him defeat Steven because his partner died because of Steven. He insists that Steven is a very bad person. Carrie and the comedian listen to him and agree, joining the businessman's team. On the other side, the cook was looking for a partner because she was alone, but everyone rejects her. When she approaches Steven, he angrily hits her hard, causing her nose to bleed and she faints. The video gamer boy comes to her aid, cleaning her blood and expressing his condolences to Carrie and the comedian girl for their partner's death. He decides to join Carrie and the comedian girl, saying they need to find a way out tonight because they no longer want to play this deadly game. On the other side, we see JaxPro with his friend, who had all the players' mobile phones. They were using the phones to send messages to their families, making it seem like everything was normal to avoid suspicion. No one knew anything about the deadly game they were in. Together, JaxPro and his friend plan to escape within 3 days. Meanwhile, the third game, called Obstacle Course, begins for the players. In this game, they must navigate a maze of bouncy obstacles. JaxPro explains that it's up to the players whether they want to participate. The gym trainer eagerly volunteers to play and starts navigating the course as soon as the timer starts. Inside the maze, she encounters Foxman, who tries to stop her, but she manages to evade him and continues. Everyone is relieved to see her progress. However, at a checkpoint, someone shoots her because she didn't complete the game in time. Carrie initially expresses her desire to leave, regardless of the outside world's challenges. She's uncertain whether winning the game will truly change her life. Despite these thoughts, she ultimately decides to stay with her team. After this game concludes, during the night, a girl who is guarding outside the hall and is JaxPro's companion secretly hides something in her pocket. Another man observes her and warns her about the consequences if she betrays JaxPro. Unfazed, she leaves and contacts JaxPro's friend, giving her the hidden item. It's revealed that JaxPro's friend wanted to kill him and had requested poison poison from this girl for that purpose. After this, we return to the hall where Carrie's companion wakes her up from sleep, as they had planned to escape that night. The boy cautiously approaches Foxman, thinking he's asleep, but accidentally wakes him when he touches his hammer. Startled, the boy retreats quietly and goes back to sleep. Morning arrives, and the fourth game, musical chairs, begins. As the music plays, the players circle around the chairs, aiming to sit when the music stops. The last remaining player in the game will have a substantial amount of money sent to their account. The game begins, and one by one, all the players are eliminated until only Cook Lady and Steven remain. Meanwhile, the players who were previously eliminated but still alive are shown. Then a video of Jax Pro plays, revealing a twist. The player who fails to sit on the chair at the end will die. Cook Lady initially seems to be winning, but Steven deceives her and knocks her off the chair, claiming victory for himself. On the screen, the remaining players witness Steven's deceitful action. The businessman stirs up resentment against Steven, accusing him of selfishness and indifference towards others. In response, all the remaining players join forces with the businessman's team. With this, the game concludes. After the game ends, Jax Pro approaches Cook Lady, who is injured but has played well throughout. He offers her a position on his staff, which she happily accepts. Meanwhile, Carrie and the remaining players are in the hall, preparing for the fifth game called Hide and Seek. They must hide within the house while Foxman seeks them out. Jax Pro warns that the first person found will be killed. Everyone quickly finds hiding spots. Foxman begins searching, and he initially heads towards Carrie's hiding spot. However, Steven makes a noise, diverting Foxman's attention towards him. However, he swiftly moved to the opposite side and concealed himself where two other players are concealed. Carrie starts searching for a way out of the house, determined to escape this deadly game. On the other side, Steven and the businessman forcibly push the comedian girl out, and she is caught by Foxman, who starts attacking her. Carrie rushes to save her friend upon hearing the commotion, but arrives too late. Foxman has already strangled and killed the comedian girl. Carrie is devastated by the loss of her friend, and this game comes to an end. Carrie confronts Steven angrily, blaming him for the tragedy. Meanwhile, Jax Pro takes the Cook Lady to his studio, where he has tied up the girl who provided poison to his friend with the intent to kill him. Jax Pro reveals that he knows the truth about his friend's betrayal and instructs Cook Lady to kill her if she wants to join his team, emphasizing that she has betrayed him. Hearing Jax Pro's instructions, the Cook Lady fiercely attacks and kills the girl who betrayed him. Following this, the sixth game begins, where the players must throw a heavy ball to the other side. In the final match, Carrie faces off against the businessman and emerges victorious, seeking revenge for the comedian girl. Angered by his loss, the businessman is shot, but not before revealing Foxman's face. Foxman, furious, takes his hammer and kills the businessman, leaving all the players terrified. After this shocking turn of events, Jax Pro appears on screen and announces the seventh game scheduled for the evening. Meanwhile, with Jax Pro's friend, who brings him juice containing poison. In a twist, Jax Pro tries to deceive his friend by asking her to drink the poisoned juice first, but she refuses and flees. The Cook Lady intercepts and shoots her, gaining Jax Pro's trust. They align their interests and prepare for the seventh game, Hangman, where players must guess the correct word or face electric shocks. Steven correctly guesses the word, securing his safety. However, Carrie's friend sacrifices himself by guessing incorrectly to protect her, resulting in fatal electric shocks. Carrie is devastated by his death and mourns deeply. Only Steven and Carrie remain in the game. Carrie confronts Steven, blaming him for the deaths of everyone, accusing him of selfishness and irresponsibility for causing so much harm. Steven tells Carrie defiantly that he will win the next day. The final day arrives, and they play the last game, where players must hold a flag on the field for 3 minutes. Jax Pro emphasizes that this is the ultimate game, after which he will upload the entire ordeal to his account and leave forever. At the start of the game, Carrie and Steven both grab the red flag simultaneously. Steven forcefully pulls it towards his side, causing Carrie to fall. However, Carrie spots another flag, a black one, and quickly grabs it. This turns out to be the correct flag. Seeing Steven's failure, the Cook Lady shoots and kills him, exacting her revenge. Jax Pro appears on screen to congratulate Carrie on her victory. His associates then inject Carrie, rendering her unconscious. When Carrie wakes up, she finds herself back at her house, where she discovers Jax Pro's ID and the written password. After 3 months, Carrie has become highly famous on social media. She sits and talks on the phone when a man sends her a video to watch. In the video, Carrie is shocked to see that Jax Pro has returned under a new name and new ID, making videos again. Carrie becomes fearful, wondering if Jax Pro will continue playing games with her and whose life he intends to take next. With this suspenseful revelation, the film concludes.